to us, the players you brought?
Yeah, we got Braxton Baptiste, senior, here, and then we have Zach Yates, who will be a senior for us here.
All right. Well, Coach, it is a different time for sure. Kind of take us through a little bit as to what you guys have been doing and how you've been navigating so far, practices and so forth.
Yeah, we started June the 15th, and we've been trying to go 3 days a week just to try to get the guys in shape and learn as much as we can learn with the guidelines and rules that we have to face and do. But we've had a really good effort, really good energy, really good attendance. The guys are bought into following the guidelines and rules, and the coaches are, the parents are. So we've had we've had a lot of success, and we've gotten a lot better since June 15th with what we're able to do for sure.
For the players, just talk a little bit about what these workouts have been like. How's it different than normal because of everything that's going on, and how prepared do you guys feel for this season coming up?
I just feel like, well, the workout so far, we get there, everybody's in their separate groups with no more than 10 people, and from there we go down the field, we stretch in those groups, not as a team like usual, and we have to stay in those groups while we work out, and then, at the end of practice, you usually come together, you talk, everybody's together, but now it's still in the groups, and just everything's separated, so it feels a little bit off. But I feel like we're as prepared as anybody else can be, and I don't think anybody is what they usually are at this point. But I think we've done a good job.
You gonna answer?
Oh, I gotta talk too. Yeah, it's been different because all the Corona stuff, but we're doing our best and doing all we can do, following the guidelines and stuff.
I asked the Bowling Green kids with this announcement coming up, will you be nervous about going in? What kind of approach will you take to deal with the weight, if you will?
I would say there's nothing we can really control. We can try to vouch for whatever decision the commissioner will make. But in the end of the day, we can just sit back and hope for the best and get ready for the season that hopefully is going to happen.
We just got to practice like we're going to play and just wait until the decision's made.
And that's kind of the mindset our team has taken up until this point is, hey, we can control what we can control, and we're going to go to work every single day preparing for a game on whatever day they say we'll be ready. Our ADs ask us, hey, how many weeks would it take you to be prepared? And I said, hey, we'll be prepared tomorrow if it just means we can play. Now, will that be realistic? Probably not, but we just want to play. Our attendance, our team has been the highest numbers that it's ever been. We're pushing 80 kids in Logan County High School right now, so that's our numbers are up. The kids are excited, and we're doing everything we can to hopefully play. So, hopefully they'll make a decision to allow us to do it as safe as we possibly can.
Coach, you're coming off some fantastic seasons at Logan County, and obviously you've had a lot of personnel changes. Guys have graduated. Kind of take us through what your offense will look like this season, and some of the guys that you've that have had to step up and take critical roles.
Yeah, offensively, losing Tyler Ezell and Gary Hardy is going to be a big difference in our offense from just that personality and that number being on the field. But, we have guys like Braxton and Corbin Reno competing at quarterback spot that is just as good. They're just going to bring a different dynamic to the offense at the quarterback position. Then, running backs, where Zach's going to fill in as some running back. We got Ryan Reno, who's going to fill in some running back. Maurice Gordon's going to fill in some running back. So we have different guys stepping in and filling the roles. All of our offensive line's coming back, and all but one receiver's coming back. So I feel pretty confident, and this kind of transition's made it a lot easier because we're not teaching a whole lot of varsity players right now a brand new offense or trying to get them ready to play varsity football because most of them have been there. The quarterback and the running back exchange and getting that timing down is going to take some time, but hey, I'm sure everybody's facing the same thing. So I feel I said it in December that this team right here probably has the most talent from top to bottom that we've coached in the past 4 or 5 years. That was under the understanding is, hey, we was going to go through a spring practice, we was going to go through summer workouts, and now we was working out. But so we haven't had that, so we got some work to do. But I'm really, really excited about this group and kind of what they bring, and their attitude has helped that tremendously.
How big will the senior class be?
What's that?
How big will the senior class be?
Oh, it's 17 guys. 17 guys.
How much do you think the culture of what you've built in these last 4 or 5 years is kind of helping prepare you for making these changes and also kind of navigating through this coronavirus?
Man, I think it's helped tremendously. When I come in the very first day, we wanted the kids to compete. And not only compete on the football field, we want them to compete in life, in the weight room, in the hallway. And, hey, that's what it is. Right now we're competing against the COVID, so we want to play. So we're trying to do everything we possibly can to compete at a high level. And, hey, we had a big senior class 2 years ago with 20-plus. We had, 14 last year. And them guys are just passing down the torch to the classes below them. I think right now we have almost 28, 29 incoming freshmen coming in. They're just excited to be a part of these guys as anybody. So, that shows me a lot of these guys buying into what the culture we want to set and the culture we want to build here at Logan County for sure.
Have you been able to fill in your schedule completely, or are you able to play 10, 9, 8 games?
Yes, we plan on playing 9 games. We picked up Franklin Simpson on our bye week, or on our fall break bye week, which would be, I think, the second week of October. I think that's the October 9th date. And then we moved Warren East from what would have been the 3rd game this year to the last game, which would be the November 6th game. So we added those 2 games to give us 9 possible, and kind of my mindset was on that. I hate to make kids play on fall break because they need a break, but at the same sense, I want to get as many games in as I possibly can because you never know when it's going to be the last one we're going to play.
I've asked every team this so far, but for the players and the coach too, how important is it that you guys play this year?
I know personally, football is my favorite sport. I play baseball as well, and there's something different about football. It's just more together. I don't know what it is, but I'm not really planning on going to college at this moment. But if I have a good season and I get a few offers from Lindsey Wilson, something like that, then I would probably consider it, and that would be huge. And I know for Braxton, he needs this year, and because he's definitely probably going to go somewhere. So.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of talent this year, and if we can play, I think we can go far. But just got to make the decision. See what they say.
For me, we want to get out on the field and win every Friday night that we play, but I think it means more for me as a coach to see these guys grow throughout a football season, whether we win or lose, just seeing them grow as young men, learning the life lessons. And kind of our mindset for coaches is, hey, we want to teach these guys to be young men and teach them things that they can't learn in the hallway. They can learn English and science and all that kind of stuff from 8 to 3 at school. We want to teach them accountability, responsibility, the peaks and valleys, the ups and downs of winning and losing, and the grind. That's kind of what we want to teach them. And I think that's, I think it's a big part of youth in athletics as a whole, not just football. So I think it's very, very important that we find some way to play, whether it's a short season, whatever it is. I think it's very, very important for our youth going forward.
I'm sorry, 15, what's your name again?
Zach Yates.
Zach,
Yes, sir.
you said you play baseball. Obviously, you went through this with baseball being
Right.
canceled. How much has that kind of weighed on you, coming in here with football, and how much have you been able to kind of talk to other guys that maybe didn't experience the loss of spring sports?
Right. Well, at that point, whenever they first told us the season's going to be delayed, we were like, okay, we'll end up playing sometime in April. But whenever we got canceled, I lost that last year with a few guys that I'd played with since I was knee high. So that was bad, and you just felt like you lost that last year with them. And I've just tried to tell everybody that you need to take everything that we're doing right now and just hold it tight, because I mean, you never know when they could just tell us that it's done. And I know a lot of them they were upset. And so I'm just trying to keep my head up and do what's best for everybody, wear a mask. And even though we don't like doing it, but that's just how it is. So.
Coach, thank you very much. We appreciate you coming by today. Thank you.